Let's take a closer look now at this new federal agency. The president designated the Cyber Threat Intelligence Integration Center to coordinate and connect the dots of agencies fighting cyber attacks. Shawn Henry is a former executive assistant director of the FBI and head of its cybersecurity branch. He's now president of CrowdStrike Services, a private internet security firm. Shawn, good morning.
Good morning.
What exactly is this agency going to do?
This agency is put in place to actually coordinate the operations of 5 other centers that are currently existing and have been for about 5 or 10 years. Those agencies are operational. They're collecting intelligence. They're trying to operate to mitigate the threats from these hackers that are coming from abroad and to collect that intelligence so it can share it with senior leadership.
You know, you mentioned it is 5 agencies, now overseen by 1. We've heard the numbers here. It's a staff of 50, about $35 million budget. Do the other 5 agencies lose any power? Those
agencies will still be in place according to the president's plan, and they will be actually out operating to stop the hackers, to do arrests through the FBI, through the intelligence community, to identify who the hackers are. This agency will really collect intelligence so that those agencies can feed up intelligence, and senior leadership will have clear visibility into what's happening. That's the plan.
Shawn, when you were at the FBI, you were at the forefront of cybersecurity, and that's a while ago now. I mean, have we fallen behind here?
I think we're falling behind every day, unfortunately. The adversaries have capabilities. They don't have to follow legislation. They don't have to follow privacy issues. They're constantly out trying to get into our networks, and they're developing new techniques every day. It's hard. The defense is outpaced by the offense all the time, and it's really a significant challenge.
There had obviously been breaches that were highly publicized, but do you think the tipping point in all of this was Sony and the government saying, we think this is North Korea? We're identifying a country that's responsible.
I think North Korea was a significant change here. These types of attacks have been going on for well over a decade, and I think when Sony occurred, there was actual destruction of physical hardware, which was a major change. I think that started to get people's attention. It's good to see the government really giving a higher sense of urgency here, because we need to have that sense of speed.
One of the big problems I know, Shawn, has been convincing private companies to participate in this, although I know every CEO I talk to says this is of paramount importance. Is there actually a relationship here now?
Yeah, there is, and this is a great point here, Anthony. The companies are not sharing personally identifiable information with the government. What they're sharing is threat information. What are the tools and the tactics that the hackers are using back to the government, and the government vice versa? What can they share with the private sector? So then within the networks, people can hunt and detect on their networks new avenues of attack. It's about sharing that critical information that makes everybody smarter to stop these attacks.
That's happening now.
This is the issue. This is what the government wants to see. The encouragement into the private sector is critical. There has to be a sense of trust. That's not always been the case. It's going to require a little bit of effort here to gain that level of interaction.
Shawn Henry, thank you so much.
Thank you.